say, she say, we say, I say, hearing out them points of views when I see it my way. Yes it goes, yes it knows, maybe so's, probably not, shoulds and coulds, do's and don'ts, your wills and won'ts is how you rock. Politicians and religions, on your house or are you renting? Is you married, is you single, meta interest when you mingle, turn out to be someone you into, so how long before the bed get wrinkled? Children when they tripping, is it time out or do you whip them? Opinions and decisions, hunches, intuitions, may or may not get it, cause people's experience different. Check the prejudice at the door, speak the time you give the flow, tell the truth if it's sweet or sour, cause the hour we spitting that fire.
Woo! What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Oh my God. Look, I had to get this story out here, right? And sorry, because you know what? I messed up on some things. Y'all, let me fix this camera right quick. I messed up on some things, and I have to get this stuff out here, right? I have to get this stuff out here because we got some stuff to talk about today, okay? I meant to put this out here last night. We got some stuff to talk about today. We gonna talk about some stuff today, for real, for real. We gonna talk about some stuff today. Now, listen. Now, Gloria Allred, okay, is mad at Bill Cosby because he's going to fight this California, okay? He's going to fight California, okay, to overturn that law they passed that a woman can go back and sue many, many years after the alleged abuse took place. Good morning, Tamika Starr. I didn't expect nobody to be in here in this chat, okay? Thank you for coming. I think others will come as the time go on. If not, they can come back and watch it or whatever. I just got to get this story out here because I've been up all night working on it. I was going to do it early in the morning, wee hours of the morning, and then I decided to just go ahead and do it before laying it down. I've been up all night. You can tell I'm sleepy, but I'm going to get this story out here. So we got to get it out here because we got to talk about some shit, right? We got to talk about some stuff, all right? Make sure y'all come on in. Hey, Kales, Cherry, what's going on, honey? What's going on? Shamika, Ambassador, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. All right, Elijah, what's going on? What up, dog? Hey, that's some Detroit stuff there. That's some Detroit stuff there. Champagne, what's going on? Woo, we got some stuff to talk about, y'all. Y'all, we got some stuff to talk about. I ain't got no face on. I'm natural today, y'all. I'm natural today, okay? I've been up all night trying to read this story and get this stuff out here because my brother Block gave me this story. He said, hey, can't nobody nail this story like you do. You need to go ahead and put this out here, and I thank Brother Block for that. All right? Just make sure, if y'all haven't gone over there to the Blockbender TV, make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. Okay? Let me see. I got Tamika. I got Kale's fan. Okay? Honey, Shamika, Elijah, Champel, Lovable Leo, and Ladybug. All right. That's good. That is really good. And Honey, yes. Okay, so we're going to get into this, all right? People say I be saying hi to y'all too long, okay? But, you know, I love y'all, so I cannot not say hi to y'all, right? So we're going to be talking about some stuff, right? We're going to be talking about some stuff. And before we even get rid of me, okay, we're going to Dom K. So, Dom K, what you doing up this early in the morning? What you doing up this early? Well, I forgot. You probably used to being up this early in the morning. Randa be doing some 24 hours sometimes, I'm trying to tell you. Salute to you. Salute to you. Trina, Tina, what is y'all doing up at 6 in the morning? I thought I was going to talk to an empty panel, but I appreciate y'all coming up in here, Trina, Tina. I appreciate it, all right? So we're going to be talking about some injustice, okay? Now, first I want to say this, okay? I'm being nice. I'm trying to be nice. But I feel like this. Consistency in what you support is key to being successful throughout life. Okay? Knowing your stance on what it is you're for is the key to your success throughout life. Even on these YouTube streets. If you consistent, like I speak cultural obligation. I try to live up to that. Okay, men are under attack. Okay, don't think at the surface level. I try to live up to that. When you are inconsistent, don't know if you want where you stand, and don't know what you believe, and you know what I'm saying. And that's just not changing your mind, but you flip flopping, you all over the place. Consistency is key to being successful, even on these YouTube streets. People may like you, people may not like you, but if they don't like you, they gonna have a reason why they don't like you. And even if they have a reason why they don't like you, it's a valid reason. And let it be valid. Let somebody dislike you for some reason. Okay? Now, the ones who dislike you and they don't have a reason, they don't like themselves. You understand what I'm saying? But for when a person dislike you, give them a reason. Whether they say your mouth too big, whether they say like they say me, whether they say you this, because then that means my voice is strong. You know what I'm saying? So give a motherfucker a reason. Let me see. So we're gonna get into this, right? I'm just gonna leave that alone. But we're gonna get into this. Let's talk about. Let me go into magic mode. Y'all ready? Here we go. Woo. All right. So now we said y'all can still hear me. We gonna talk about her ass. All right. We gonna talk about her ass. Okay. Y'all see this goddamn woman right here? Y'all see her? Do y'all see her? Let me know if y'all can see her. Let me know if y'all still hear me. Okay? Because it ain't even moving. And I don't know if y'all can still hear me at this point. All right? Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Can you still hear me? I think you guys can. Okay, so I'm going to keep going. Because if you can't, I'm quite sure you would tell me. All right, so this is Gloria Allred. Good. Thank you, Champel. So this is Gloria Allred, right? Now, Gloria Allred is hunting men, okay? She's taking down men for women who claims to be victims. Now, it doesn't matter if you was cheated on. If you were a mistress, that means you're a victim. Even though you chose to sleep with a married man, that means you're a victim. Okay? She doesn't care. And particularly, she takes down black men. Okay? She's taking down the black man. Right? The black man. And her taking down a majority of the black man, like she take down some white ones, but it's just maybe a handful, but mostly the black ones. She try to goes after them. Okay? She really does. All you got to do is claim. Okay? Claim that you are a victim. Well, anyway, she's mad at Bill Cosby. And she's mad at Bill Cosby because of, they saying that, Bill Cosby is trying to change the law. All right? Bill Cosby is trying to change the law. Okay? Bill ain't playing no motherfucking games. Oh, this story gets good, y'all. I'm just giving y'all the highlights right now. We ain't even got to the meat and potatoes. Okay? So Bill is going after the California. Bill been out 30 days. Bill ain't playing and ain't taking no jokes. His lawyers are on it. His lawyers so on it that Gloria ass had to come out of hiatus. Okay. To address the media on Cosby ass doing what he doing. Did you think he was going to go to prison and get his shit overturned and got the money and the power that he got and not go after the motherfuckers that put him there? You got the wrong one. You got the wrong damn one. Bill ain't playing. And let me tell y'all something. That he gonna win. Watch and see what I tell you. I'm not saying he's suing, and what I'm saying is he getting that shit overturned. You know how you can go back and sue 20, 40, and 50 years? He getting that shit over. He getting that shit reversed. They said he got us not firm. He got firms on it. Did you hear what I said? And he got it set up to after his demise, from what I hear, allegedly. Bill ain't playing no damn game, and they working fast. They working fast, y'all. Okay, so let's take a listen to this article right here. Let's take a listen. Okay, and it says here, Gloria Allred, okay, slams Bill Cosby legal team who are trying to overturn a New York law that allows rape victims to file civil claims years after the alleged abuse, which I don't blame them, okay? The women's rights attorney is suing the disgraced comedian in California prior to court on behalf of Judy Huth, who claims she was sexually assaulted by the Cosby Show actor at the Playboy Mansion in 1974. Okay? Lawyers for Cosby, 84, claimed that the state look-back window law, which allows victims more time to file civil lawsuits against their alleged rapists, is unconstitutional. It is. Okay? It is. And it says, what the new law does, it opens up access to the court for many victims of child abuse who have been victimized in prior years, but for many reasons never came forward, said Alter in a press conference after the court appearance Friday. If Cosby defense is successful in having the new law declared unconstitutional, it is going to be a significant barrier for those who allege they were victims of being able to have access to justice. All right, so we're going to talk about that a little more. All right, so as you can see, Bill ain't playing, okay? Bill is not playing no games. He been out 45 days, and he already got firms on that shit. He got it on it to the point where her ass had to come out and make a press conference. He got that shit. He's on that shit so motherfucking fast. They say he is not playing no games. He is so forceful at this. And not only with California, he going after other states too, okay? He's helping the men that was in there with their cases. He got their lawyers looking into that. And if there's any inconsistencies in that, any flawed inconsistencies, their ass is going to be walking out like Bill, okay? All right? Bill ain't playing. Before he leave up out of here and get his wings, he got their asses in play. All right? He ain't playing. I felt like that anyway. Like, I felt like, I'm sorry, y'all. I got shit in my mouth. I felt like if I, 47 years old, born 1974, I would be close to 50 years old. This motherfucker gets to wait damn near 50 years to come out and say, to sue him about raping her in 1974. Did you hear what I said? She gets to go back from 1974 and say, oh, he raped me at the Playboy Mansion when I was 15 years old. Listen, I am sick and tired of having to explain to you guys the bullshit that's going on in America. Did you hear what I just said? That the woman want to sue Bill for something that happened in 1974. He ain't driving the same car he was driving in 1974. He ain't even got the same clothes in 1974. The man who owned the Playboy Mansion ain't even alive no more. In 1974, so how is he supposed to prove we have a democracy, right? If he didn't do it, if he didn't do it, how's he supposed to prove it from 1974? But how he supposed to remember who the you is in 1974? I can't even remember who all my classmates is in the 3rd grade. And that's farther back than that, and this is farther back than that. This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense from 1974. Y'all know when I'm straightening my glasses, I mean business. 1974. Yeah. And Gloria Allred wants him to be deposed. She wants them to sit down in a deposition. And she said there was not going to be no Fifth Amendment clause in it like he got out with this one. So do you actually, Gloria, think that his lawyer is going to agree to that? Do you actually think that he's going to sit up there and say he's going to exercise his Fifth Amendment? If it's going to incriminate him, he's not going to say anything. You can sit down and have a deposition, but if at the advice of his lawyers, what do you think the advice his lawyer is going to give him if you're saying you want there's not going to be no clause or no Fifth Amendment in it? That's what she said. How you just gonna take the law and say we gonna take it out of it? Like, that's why she mad. She mad because her money is not gonna come in. She mad because when they overturned that conviction, all those lawsuits that she was trying to get from Bill Cosby went right out the damn window. Like the fucking flying paper, just right out the window. Like, bye. Bye. Good morning, Maria. Hi, good morning, Maria. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you. She look, her ass is mad because that money bag ain't coming in. Gloria Allred? Gloria! I can't sing. Anyways, that song, My Sweet Gloria, that would not be your ass. But let me tell y'all something else about Gloria. Gloria... Oh, I thought you talking to them in the chat. Okay, so Gloria is not only sitting up there going after Bill Cosby and trying to get him in deposition again. Bill ain't going with no deposition again. The deposition got his ass 3 years in prison. His lawyers is not sitting down having him being deposed again. I told all you men, don't sit down, don't settle no more. If you rich, pay your lawyers instead of trying to save the money. Fuck it. Pay your lawyers, and then when they lose, sue them, even if they ain't got it. Speaking of lawsuits, speaking of Gloria Allred, we're going to talk about that a little later. Let's just look at some images, okay? I'm not going to keep y'all all this long this morning. Let's just look at some images of all the people Gloria represent. Let's just look at some. Like, let's just look. Okay? So we're going to look at some images, right? We're going to look at some images that all the people that Gloria represent. All right? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? That's Stormy Daniels. Right? She lost some weight and everything. That's Stormy Daniels. Y'all know who Stormy Daniels is. She take it for money. You know what I mean? She's a porn star going after Trump. A porn star going after Trump for what? You lost. Like, what you was going after Trump for? How you having an affair with a man and you gets to sue? Where they do that at? Like, what's the basis of this shit? Here. R. Kelly case, the Baltimore accusers. That's what we call them in this sector. She also represents the Baltimore accusers. So we got the Trump, and now we got the Baltimore accuser. These are the two women that said R. Kelly sexually assaulted them while they was underage, 15 to 16. And the tall one has been in the news multiple times. Okay? And I'm just looking like, ooh, wee. Now, let's look at, let's see, the picture up close. That is not even R. Kelly. Do y'all know who that is, that Gloria Allred, the picture she's holding? See, that's the picture. And this is the up close picture right here in the middle. Do y'all remember? Did y'all see who she's holding? Yeah. Okay. She's sitting up there holding a picture with the two of the accusers. All right. The girls are switched over. The light skinned one was the tall one. The dark skinned was the one over here. That is a picture of LL Cool J. That's not a picture of R. Kelly. That's LL Cool J and not R. Kelly. Now, we all don't look alike as black people. As you can see, she's tall, she's short, she's light, she's dark. We all don't look alike. However, to Gloria, I think she don't give a damn who picture she's holding. She's representing so many goddamn people. She'd like any goddamn person to do, okay? Anybody would do at this point. She's holding a picture of LL Cool J with the Baltimore accusers, right? Now, she doesn't know what they look like. It's Gloria. Gloria like shit. LL Cool J, R. Kelly, hell, it's all the same. They black men. That's how she looking, right? Look at who else she's representing. All right. Look at who else. Let me see. Yeah. Lizette Martinez. All right. All these women hiring Gloria Allred to represent them. So we got Gloria Allred represented in the Bill Cosby. We got Gloria representing people in the R. Kelly, even though she holding up a picture of LL Cool J. We got people. Oh my God, she's having a field day with R. Kelly's people. Let me see. Yeah, let me move this one over. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm still learning. Look at them. Look at them wing lashes. Girl, look. This is the one that said R. Kelly gave her herpes. This, and for those of you who don't know, this is the one that said R. Kelly, that gave R. Kelly she said R. Kelly gave her herpes. But this is the girl that was best friends with Summer Bunny. If y'all don't know who Summer Bunny is, Summer Bunny was the girl who was having an affair with Offset, Cardi B's husband, a couple years ago. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So we got that too. We got that too. We got the fake man too. Hold on. Let me see. No, Gloria, hold on. Let me see. Is that it? Is this him? Is this him? Is that him? Yeah, that's him. He had the fake tape. Look at her. Okay? Now, look how she be looking at them when they testify. She be staring them right in their face. Look at her. She's doing that for the camera. Look at that shit. Is that some crazy shit for somebody to look at you right like that while you testifying in front of the media? Ain't that some crazy shit, somebody to look at you like that? You know, because she looked at quite a bit of people like that. When they get in front of the press conference and the journalists and stuff, reporters are asking her questions, she look at them just like that. Look at that goddamn face. Ain't that motherfucker crazy, y'all? She just as crazy as a bed bug. Look at her. Just as nutty. Okay, let's pretend she was my damn lawyer, right? Let's pretend that motherfucker was my lawyer, right? I'm sitting up here finna say Bill Cosby or somebody abuse me. And she looking at me like that. She like right here. After so long, I'll be like, bitch, if you don't, what the fuck is you looking at? She'll fuck around and get cussed out fucking with spitting fire. I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I forgot that I'm supposed to be answering questions in front of the reporter. I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you looking at me like that? If you don't sit your ass around here and turn your ass around in that goddamn seat. That's what I would have said. I mean, I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sit up here and be comedic, but I'm just saying I would do that. I'd be like, I would cuss her ass out. I would cuss her out. I'm just saying. So the man sat up there. That's him. That's it. I would cuss her ass out. Y'all, you know what? That is just no reason to look at nobody like that. Just as crazy, Gloria. You know your ass crazy. No wonder you don't like me, and you just as nutty as they come. Okay. So this is the man with the fake sex tape. You know what I'm saying? This is him. Now look how she looking at him. Now she ain't looking at him like this. She like, oh, this motherfucker. This motherfucker right here. I know this motherfucker lying, but if y'all buy it, I'm going to sit up here and take it. Look how she looking. Now, her face is not as stern as it was with Faith. Look. She knew that motherfucker was lying too. She didn't give a damn. She did not give a damn. But let's look at some more of the people she called herself representing before we get to the next one. Okay? Let's look. Let's look at some more. Let's see. We did Lizette. We did Stormy. And who else we did? Oh, I got one more. Hold on. Got a couple more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one right here. This one right here is Weinstein. She did Weinstein accuser. Now, my thing is, all across the country, all across the world, why every time it's a sexual abuse something, Gloria is the only goddamn firm that they asses call? Hi, Rai Solo. Hi, Shaniqua. Hi, Maria. Hi, Carolyn. Why is it that they only call Gloria? Why is Gloria the only goddamn lawyer that will take their damn case? Gloria. Okay? She took Stormy Daniels. So let's see. She took Stormy Daniels. She took R. Kelly accusers. She took Bill Cosby accusers. She took, who else? Bill Cosby accusers. Stormy Daniels. Donald Trump accuser. Who else she took? Who else? Who else she took? She had the wrong picture up. Okay, and what else? Let me see. It's one more. Let me look, cause I know I could pick this up, and we gonna find some more Gloria. Oh, wait a minute. Gloria. Nope. Let's see. I'm looking for it now. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Gloria. Let's see. It was one more. I think I forgot. Oh, nope. But anyway, it ain't show up. Okay, but the next one that I was going to get was John Travolta. Remember the men said that they was having an affair with John Travolta or whatever? She was representing them as well, okay? But now that we know that Gloria Allred, okay, representing all these people with Bill Cosby, and she mad at Bill Cosby for coming forward, let's take a look. Listen to this. Let's take a look at it. Rachel Uchida used to be one of Tiger Woods' mistresses. Remember the early part of the decade of the new millennium? Tiger was caught with a bunch of mistresses. I don't understand why they sued him. I don't understand what this. I don't get it. But anyway, I'm not going to read all of this, but I'm going to read the first part up until the settlement part, okay? And this is from the New York Times, okay? I believe it's from the New York Times. Let me make sure. Yes. It's from the New York Times, and this article is by Catherine Rosman. Okay, so of course it's about a woman because it's the woman's movement, all right? And women who've had an encounter or calling themselves having a bad thing with a man, whether this lawsuit or sexual harassment lawsuit, they're coming back for more money. You know, they want to be able to sue you over and over again when they out of money. And that doesn't go that way. So this is Rachel Uchida representing herself. And it says, I'm going to read this part, okay? It says, Rachel Uchida was sitting at her table in her Upper East Side apartment not long ago, alternately starting and tearful, surrounded by hundreds of pages of legal documents. For more than a decade, these have been familiar company, the wallpaper of a room she can't seem to leave. In 2009, days after the dramatic revelation of the affair with golfer Tiger Woods, then married, Ms. Uchida signed a non-disclosure agreement more than 30 pages long, prohibiting her from talking about Mr. Woods with anyone. She was represented by the famed Hollywood lawyer Gloria Allred. In return for her silence, under pressure to protect a powerful man's reputation and brand, she got $5 million and a promise of $1 million annually for 3 years to follow. His lawyers are saying, we want all your text messages and here's the price. She recalled, and you're like, screw you, and move into deal maker mode. And all of a sudden, it's the rest of your life. Now at 46, Miss Uchida, tired of being able to defend herself against continued insinuations from tabloids and gossip websites, is ready to blow it all up. Okay? And it says, I've had it with NDA, she said. In 2009, she agreed to an interview about her relationship with Mr. Woods for an HBO documentary, Tiger. I wanted for once to be the one to narrate my story, she said. She then filed successfully for bankruptcy, having spent the approximate $2 million she said she netted from the agreement. Do y'all hear me? Okay, we're going to talk about that. One of Mr. Woods' lawyer, Michael Holtz, is challenging her protection from creditors, so he can bring a claim against her for millions of dollars on his client's behalf for violating it. He told her, Ms. Holtz did not respond to a detailed email seeking comment, nor did Mr. Woods' agent, Mark Steinberg. Ms. Uchida said she can only find work related to her tarnished reputation, such a spokesperson gig and seeking arrangement online, sugar dating services, which she is now suing for non-payment of $60,000 in damages. According to her complaint, the company, which made headlines amid of Justice Department investigation of Representative Matt Gaetz of Florida, said it would continue to pay her only if she signed contract with a restrictive NDA on top of a boilerplate confidentiality agreement. She said she already signed, seeking arrangement, denies any wrongdoing, and is suing her too. Okay, so that's all I'm going to read on that, and then we're going to talk about it. Let's get into it. So, Miss Gloria Allred represented her in that settlement, okay? She got $5 million, and then in exchange for the text messages, okay, she'll get $1 million per year. She can't talk about Tiger ever. 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 In no shape, form, fashion, or nothing. Ever. She can't even buy Tiger Woods golf course because it got Tiger Woods' name on. Did she sign that shit? Okay. Now we notice that this is a pattern. Because they did this shit, and who was their lawyer? Gloria Allred. They signed these non-disclosure agreements. Bill Cosby signed the what's her name? Andrea Constance signed the non-disclosure agreement. This is one of the things that got that conviction overturned. Not just because he was his Fifth Amendment right in the deposition. She also signed an agreement. Okay? This person signed an agreement. R. Kelly accusers signed an NDA agreement. Now they're trying to say they were forced to sign those agreements. No, did he put a gun to your head? Did he put a knife to your throat? Did he say if you don't sign it, he's going to kill you? What is it that you signed, okay, that made you think that he made you do it? He made you, he said, he gave you an ultimatum. You have to sign this. And for us to go any further, you have to sign this. That is protection. You have to sign this. That's a brand. We can't just have you come in our life and come out and you be able to say what you want to. We got to sign NDAs. Beyonce said when Tiffany Haddish went back out here talking, the next party she get, everybody got to sign NDAs. You got to sign these NDAs. It's protection. I don't see why any celebrity will even go for that, woman or man. A lot of them have you sign NDAs, right? So we know that R. Kelly had them sign NDAs. That was in their motion. They trying to say, well, he made us do it. They changing the narrative around to make they point stick. But stupid ass people who's supposed to know these things because you're supposed to investigate, you would know it. However, Bill Cosby, Gloria Allred signed an NDA. Tiger Woods, in this settlement, she had to sign an NDA. I'm letting this marinate into your heads. You have to sign NDAs for protection when you have a brand like that. Bill Cosby, you have to, they're rich. They're not going to just let you come into their lives. And now everybody want to sit up here and break their NDAs after you got your money. Now you want to wait years later and say you was abused and you was forced to do it. That's not going to fly. That's not going to fly. That is even in the R. Kelly situation, that's, if he get convicted, that's going to get overturned too. I told my co-host when I had one with SPITTINFIRE, I said Bill Cosby the conviction going to get overturned. She was like, damn, you said that. I told you. And his motherfucking ass, if he get convicted, going to get overturned too. Watch what I tell you. If he get convicted, I'm telling you, his ass gonna get overturned too. Motherfuckers gonna be mad. Because you cannot do that. That is a legal binding document that has been respected in law for many, many years. You don't get to tie a legal document. Not only part. Let me give y'all some goddamn 101. Okay, let me ask some 101. You sign a legal document. After you sign any contract, there's a 3-day window. Once you sign that legal document, after that 72 hours has passed, give you time to think about what it is you signed. You can say within them 3 days, and a lot of states have this, I changed my mind. I want to rescind that NDA. I don't want to do that. I don't want to take the money. I don't want nothing. I wanted this to go to court. You can do that. You can do that. There is a clause by law. You can do that. But once that clause is over with, and once that extended time is over with, that NDA is law abiding. Okay? It's law abiding. It's binding. But then there's a second instrument that you signed that is part of that NDA. That's your consideration clause of that NDA. What is the consideration clause? What did I tell you in my videos? I have told you, when there is a legal binding contract, there is something called consideration. It's not in we're going to consider whether we're going to give you this money. Not that type of consideration. It is a term used in law, contractual law, business law. I took it in college. Okay. So, this law says, if you do this, I will give you that. To settle this, then you will take that. It's a give and take situation. That's called consideration and contract. So in other words, if I give you this, you no longer talk about this whole situation go away in exchange to this, and then these are the stipulations up under this clause that you will not bring up again, that you will adhere to what's in this contract. And in addition to this contract, the monetary part of it is extension of this NDA. So once you endorse your name on the back of that damn check, you not only signed the NDA, but you signed it again. Because when you endorse that check and you insert it into a financial institution, which is a bank, y'all don't hear me. Y'all not paying attention to me. It's a bank, a financial institution that deal with currencies every day. A check is let me show y'all. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. This is a check. See this? And on the back of that check is where you endorse. See this? That is an extension of something. It doesn't matter if it's your tax return, because that's saying when you file your tax return, that what you're saying on those forms, 1040, 1099, whatever the fuck you file, that you're telling the truth and that this is all the information. And upon that information, we're going to give you that instrument and attached to what you said here. It's all the attachment. So they get this money. They deposit it in the bank. They spend it. Buy houses, buy cars, buy all these things that's supposed, okay, be their restitution of the alleged pain that they said that they was brought on by this individual. So this girl said R. Kelly did this, Bill Cosby did this. Okay, well, I gave you money for that pain. So in that money, you supposed to got yourself some counseling, got yourself some this, some therapy. Nobody did that shit. They went out and bought cars. They went out and bought houses. They went out and started failed businesses because none of them went to school first. They went out and did all this shit. Now they broke. Now they broke. So they want to come back again and sue again. We want to come back and sue now. I'm still damaged. It don't go that way. So, that article I just read with Rachel Uchido about Tiger Woods, she said, and I didn't read the rest of it because I want you guys to read it, but I'm going to give you some more highlights of it. She said that she had Gloria Allred, who represented her at the time, and she's no longer representing her. She's representing herself now. Okay? And she's filed bankruptcy. We read that part. She netted $2 million. She had $5 million. And $1 million annually for 3 years. So that's a total of $8 million. She netted, after all the expenses, she netted only $2 million. 2 out of 8. Who got the other fucking 6, Gloria? Gloria, that's not a third. Who got Gloria? Well, it probably is a third. But damn, Gloria, you just robbed that woman like that? No. Is that a third? Is that a third? I think that is probably a third. But that was what you were supposed to get, Gloria. That wasn't what she was supposed to get. If my calculation right. I don't know. I never was good at math. I was good enough to know that though. You were supposed to get the $2 million. She was supposed to get the 6. Gloria. You gave her the 2 and your goddamn geeky ass took the 6. And y'all still want to hire Gloria. No. You got to pay your own taxes, Lawrence. You got to pay your own taxes when it's a settlement. You got to pay your own taxes on that money. They ain't taking no taxes out of that. That ain't no earnings. You can withhold taxes and I guess you will make something with your attorneys. But ain't no taxes out of that. You got to pay your own taxes on top of it. She had $8 million settlement. Out of that, she netted $2 million. So that means out of this whole settlement, she got $2 million. She had to pay taxes on that $2 million that she got. Now, what happened to the other $6 million, Gloria? And New York taxes is high. What happened to the other $6 million, Gloria? And all of you, even in our Kelly case, I hope y'all watching this video who got Gloria Allred. The girl is broke and she's suing another company for $60,000. You was a millionaire and now you suing for $60,000. Gloria, why are you taking these people money, Gloria? Gloria, why is you taking these people money? And then these people don't understand. I knew it was something. If I was a victim of anything, I would not pick her. I would not pick her. Petey, how you doing? I would not. Lawrence, welcome. I would not pick her. How the hell you gonna sit up there and take that woman money like that, Gloria Allred? That's what they get for being greedy. Okay, so this is the New York Post. No, we did that one. Okay, so I did that one. Let me see. Go down. That's the one where she didn't know who R. Kelly was. This is your women's rights activist, and she advocate for nothing other than the LGBTQ. I told you. You understand? I'm just saying. Bill ain't playing no damn games. Ain't playing no games. He's changing those laws. He got firms on it. He got Gloria shaking in her boots. Y'all put American Dad in jail, he finna put y'all asses on punishment. God damn it. You ain't taking. And not only that. So, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Y'all know what's happening? Hold on. Let me show y'all what's happening. Yep, Tiger Woods is back. There you go. And I'm proud of Tiger because Tiger is suing Rachel. Tiger is suing Rachel ass. He's suing her ass. Tiger is suing her ass because she talked to HBO and he's suing for all of the money that he paid her, the $8 million. So the problem with that is, and guess what, y'all? Guess what? She said she wasn't happy with Gloria Allred as a client. Ooh. What? Rachel Lucchino said, that's a good article. I did that, so y'all asses have to go read it. I'm not going to give them everything. I'm making their asses do some research themselves. She is not happy with Gloria. So Gloria made a statement and said, well, she's sorry. She represented the best that she can. Well, Gloria, you're the one she hates. She don't like NDAs. And you represented her, Gloria, to sign the NDA. Because you didn't give a damn, Gloria. You wanted your goddamn $6 million. Well, supposed to be $2 million. But anyway, millions of dollars. You wanted your millions of dollars. So you was her lawyer and you advised her to sign an NDA that she hated that she signed. And then she turns around in the lawsuit, $60 million. She can get her money, but she got to sign an NDA. Rachel, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You know, you're not going to have a lawsuit, baby, and not sign nothing. That you won't talk bad about the company or you won't say shit. You just not going to do that. That just no such a thing. Nobody is going to give you that type of money openly. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Nobody is going to do that, Rachel Uchino. And now, Tiger Woods is suing her for his money back. Thank you, Tiger. You know, I've been telling men to stand up to those bitches. I'm advocating for the men. I told the men to stand up, and they finally doing it. Bill is now fighting back. Tiger is fighting back. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I am telling you. Look, I'm hoping. Okay, Bill, fine. We all know that you don't like white people. Huh? I don't know, Toynette. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Anderson? Bill don't like white people? I don't know. I don't know. You're going to have to rephrase that for me to understand. I got to move on. So, good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Nurse Patty, Letisa. Hey, how are you? How are you, Petey? Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. If I missed your name, charge to the game and not my heart. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Tiger is suing. Tiger is suing for his money back. And she filed bankruptcy. And his lawyer's like, whoop, they challenging the bankruptcy. They like, no, we want all your money. All the money you ain't getting, we want it. You talk to HBO, you suing for $60,000, we gonna snatch that. We snatching it, they snatching all that 60. And rightfully so. He don't care about the 8 million, but he gonna snatch everything she got. I don't like white people? What did I say about white people? Why don't I like white people? Why do I don't like white people? Yeah, you get out of here with that, because that's a lie. Nobody said nothing about white people. Okay? So, he is suing her. My ass is white as fuck. What the fuck? That's right, Maria. That's right. Maria, I guess she didn't know I knew that, because I knew you was. She didn't know I knew that, Maria. Or whatever. People come in here because I'm advocating for men, and that's the women liberations movement. And when you advocate for men, they will call you homophobic, they will call you racist, they will just throw anything at you. Nobody's ever said anything against white people on this channel, but she made up her own rule on what I don't like. She just made it up. She don't know why she said shit herself. I'm thinking to myself, that's exactly right. She shouldn't have talked. Now that you broke, you want to talk. You want to continue to leech your ass to this man's name for money. Because you had to file bankruptcy, now you want to talk to HBO about Tiger Woods and tell your story for a check. No. You signed your and Gloria already ain't got nothing else to do to her ass. You should see what Gloria already ain't got nothing else to do with her. It's like, whatever. Threw her ass in the trash. That's exactly what she gonna do to the rest of you guys. You R. Kelly people who got her. I hope y'all read this article. At least be smart enough to ask her about the shit. Be smart enough to ask her. Why is she unhappy with you after the settlement? Yeah, that's what they was. Those crazy feminine nuts, yeah. Gloria already made way more than that. Dom K, she took her, look, Dom K, Rachel Uchito had an $8 million settlement. An $8 million settlement. Gloria Allred represented her in that. She netted $2 million. $2 million. So somebody said taxes. I'm not for sure. I take that back. I'm not for sure. But I don't think they automatically take taxes out. A settlement. I think that's like a 1099 form. Like you got to pay that on your own. You know what I'm saying? Oh, probably. I don't know. But from what the article says, she netted $2 million, Rachel Uchito. And she said that, and Gloria got about $6 million. I'm talking about the Rachel Uchito case. Well, I just see the article. The article said $2 million, so we're going to go by the article. Because they interviewed her. She said she netted $2 million. Okay. And my thing is, the money don't went a whole lot of places. and with bulk of it, and now she's broke. And now she mad because she had to sign a $2 million settlement. Let me see. You see what I'm saying? So now she had to sit up there and take that settlement. Thank you, Mods. So now she had to sit up there and take that. She mad because she had to sign an NDA. She mad because she had to sit up there and take this money, and now she can't talk and make no more money off this man's name. So these women go after these men for money, and then they want to come back years later and go after them again for money. Just like even with the R. Kelly situation, right? So let me get something clear to you guys about that situation, because I was listening to a channel last night, and they were reading the government's response to, or motion they didn't put in or whatever. And they were saying that they were, when we asked, the parents sold their daughters to R. Kelly, getting off the Bill Cosby for a minute just to give an example. I want to clear up some things while it's on my mind. And they said that when we say that the parents sold their daughters to R. Kelly, that's admitting that he's guilty. Okay, I can get that. But I've always said on SPITTINFIRE, if they're saying he's guilty of the things that he's doing, and I want you guys to see my face. I said, if R. Kelly is guilty of the things that their government and the parents is saying that he has done, okay, and they took their daughters to him, and they knew that their daughters was with him, out of their own mouths that they were willing to work with R. Kelly and all these things, and it wasn't an issue until they didn't get what they want. Now, if R. Kelly is guilty of the things that they say that he was guilty of, then to me, the parents should be co-defendants. It's not saying that we thinking because R. Kelly the parents sold their daughters to R. Kelly, that we feel like R. Kelly is innocent because the parents sold. No, that's not what we're saying. And that's what's the misconception, what people think that we over here are saying, especially with me talking about injustice. I'm saying this. If a person is guilty of the things that you're saying and pertains to this case, and you took your daughter to him, and you knew that your daughter was engaged in him, you need to be a co-defendant. If the law's supposed to be cracking down on human trafficking, and you're saying this man is guilty of the things that you're saying, then the parents should be co-defendants. That's what we're saying. I am sick and tired of people misunderstanding and twisting our words over here into what we're saying. We're not saying anything else. We're saying that if he is guilty of what you're saying he's guilty of, if you are, and you took your daughter to him, then you should be a fucking co-defendant. And if not, then why the hell is he would be going to jail by himself? Human trafficking starts a lot of the times, as I told you for 2 or 3 years, at home. At home. Okay? That's what I'm saying. We're not saying, well, R. Kelly's, the parents sold his daughter to them, then that means R. Kelly is innocent. No, that's not what we're saying. We're not shallow thinkers like that. We're saying if the law said that they're cracking down on human trafficking, and we're saying if R. Kelly, if, the key word is if he's guilty of the things that they saying he's done, then why aren't the parents co-defendants? Why is the government has not arrested no parents? That's what we're saying. And what we're saying has validity to it, because they wouldn't have put it in the motion for the court to not be, to motion the defense not to be able to use that. So that means what I'm saying out here on the internet streets, they're listening. Because I make motherfucking sense. Because my thing is this. As a parent, your first thing is to protect your children. You're supposed to protect your children. That's parents 101. If you are a loving parent of your child, you protect your children at all costs. I know I do. Can't speak for everybody else in the world, but I know good parents does that. So if I'm sending my daughter to an older man and know she with him for 2 or 3 years before I even come to the media and say any goddamn thing, and I knew that they were together, then why the hell they don't have no damn handcuffs? If you go put up silver bracelets on R. Kelly on July the 11th, 2019, some parents should have some handcuffs on their asses too. God damn it, we riling y'all asses on up because we cutting back on human trafficking. But if you gonna sit up there and tell me that the parents should not be arrested and he should just go to jail, get the fuck out of here with that. You just want him because he a celebrity. Get the fuck out of here. Go on, sit down somewhere. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe in one person taking a fall. I'm not stupid. Okay, stupid motherfuckers think that. Stupid motherfuckers think that you can sit up here and filter out shit 30 and 40 and 50 years later. Stupid motherfuckers think that inconsistencies in stories, okay, is nothing. If you are the one bringing a charge, if you are the one using somebody as a witness, you better make sure they are consistent. But when a motherfucker ain't consistent in their thought process, they wouldn't know that shit. I'm just saying. No. Injustice is injustice. It doesn't matter if it's the police beating you down on the ground. It doesn't matter if the prosecutors faking some shit on you. It doesn't matter if the judge is racist. Injustice in every step is injustice. From the uniform to the prosecutor to the goddamn chambers. That's where injustice goes. It's the whole judicial system. And I'm not talking about this channel right now. Because I heard it on Angie channel. I'm not talking about Angie channel right now. But the channel I'm talking about, they know who I'm talking about. It's everywhere. So if we go sit up here and I'm going to sit up here and talk about I'm in it for the injustice part of it and fighting against it, that's what I'm fighting for. You can't select who you want to fight injustice for. Right now it's R. Kelly's turn because he's the one coming up for court. Yes, there's other men out here that you see me do videos on. I talked about Trayvon. I talked about Emmett Till. I talked about so many videos in 3 years for those who rock with me. Know that I've always spoke on injustice, not for the rich and famous, for all men. All men. We can't pick and choose who we want to fight for injustice for. If there's some injustice in it, it needs to be brought to the front. If you're supposed to be an injustice fighter, or sit your ass down some goddamn way and move over and let me do what I do. And don't need to be using the word we fighting for injustice, against injustice. We don't need to use that word. You know, people, when I came on here, people took that term and they tarnished it because it sounded good. Nobody was talking that shit. But it's dear to me. I get ridiculed for it. I get beat down for it. I get turned on for it. People turn on me for it. My heart is big for it. I've cried over it on these YouTube streets. I yelled on these YouTube streets. I fell out with people on these YouTube streets, all for injustice, and I believe in men's rights. So I don't deserve a lot of the shit that I get on these YouTube streets from people, but I continue to go. Because my fight for the injustice and men's rights is way more important, because that's what initially I came on here for. But don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. It don't matter if I like you or don't. I don't want none of you. And this is to all of my enemies, the ones who hate spitting fire. I don't want none of my men caught up in this bullshit. With these legal systems in this court, I don't want none of them doing it. But damn it, I'm going to fight you on it when you're doing it to your own and it ain't right for money. I'm going to expose you and fight you on it. That's why I go after the Clarys. That's why I go after the Savages. You're not finna tell me it was about your daughter. We're not finna be this goddamn shallow. You're not finna tell me you want your daughter home after 2 or 3 years to get her home to have her naked on the internet. What the fuck? You know, and then Bill Cosby, 1974. You want to come after this man for talking about some, he raped me in 1974 at the Playboy Mansion. I was 15. Well, what the fuck was you doing at the Playboy Mansion? What the fuck was you doing at the Playboy Mansion? And if your mama alive, where the fuck she need to have some handcuffs then? Because the Playboy Mansion is active. We know what goes on in the Playboy Mansion. I'm so sick of people going to... That's like going to Sin City, literally Sin City. Literally, just say for instance, a city when it's full of sin, and be like, why is people bad here? Because it's Sin City, motherfucker. That's like going to hell and asking the devil why he bad. This is hell, motherfucker. We bad down here. How you going somebody else's domain and claim victim when you somewhere you ain't supposed to goddamn be? Where is the accountability at? Where is people taking accountability? Where is people holding people to account? Why do we sit up here and pat people on the back for being a motherfucking victim? Why we can't question nobody no more? Why we can't be like, so what happened if you question somebody, you victim shaming? What? How is you a victim when it ain't even been solidified, it ain't been proven that you've been victimized? Where do we call this damn victim shit from? This shit pisses me off. It pisses me off calling people victims prematurely. That pisses me off in itself. Because that there is saying all black men basically, Toinette, is automatically rapists. That's saying all white men is rapists. All them ain't goddamn rapists either. We're saying like women are not attractive to money and power. Because if you're going to say you're not attracted to money and power, I must be the realest motherfucker out here on these internet streets because I'm attracted to the shit. Who the hell want to be broke? Even people live in the hood don't want to live in the hood, but we there. Yes, it's attractive when somebody got money. Yes, it's attractive when they got the finer things in life. So we want to act like all of them until they get rich. And got all these women coming at them. Now they're rapists. Oh, I didn't say nothing for 47 motherfucking years. How was you living for 47 fucking years? If you that traumatized, what did you do for 47 years? You that damn traumatized. Well, then, bitch, you can do it for 47 more. You got the right one. I'm not shallow. I'm not this women feminist shit that got y'all thinking this weak shit is okay. It's not okay to be this weak. Vulnerable sometimes, okay. But weak, a weak, gullible ass woman is not attractive at all. We got men who made riches. And because we want some of it, we lie on them to steal their. That is, so then you say, okay, well, he raped me, so I want a lawsuit. Well, bitch, that's prostitution. That's prostitution. Because I don't understand what happened to, it traumatized her. Oh, well, she made it 47 years. She was living 47 years. That's a lifetime to some people. That's several presidents. $47 years. That's in auto industry is 30 years. That's almost twice that amount. But we accept it. People on these internet streets pretending to do shit, grandstanding. I literally have shed tears over these things I talk about. Whether my mouth is big, whether I come silly, but it endears to me. I literally cry. I cry. I cry for men who do me wrong. I cry about the men who do me wrong on these internet streets who I thought I had a virtual shit with. I cry because how could you, but you know, I'm not comparing myself to the higher power, but if they did it to him, what do I got coming? What do I got coming? This make you not want to be close to people or even be cordial. Because when they take what you about for granted, it hurts. When you fighting for them, how could you hate or dislike somebody fighting for you and support you? And not once this happened, not twice this happened several times on these internet streets to me. And tonight, I had to talk to people before I came live. Before I came live, I had to talk to people. How could you hate somebody who's speaking cultural obligation? Passionate about it, cry about it, show my vulnerable side about it. I support channels. And yet, people want to come at me. But I got work to do. There's many others than those. So I get back behind my microphone, I get in front of my camera, and I keep pushing. And I continue to donate to the Innocence Project because somebody, if not one person I helped, I did what I set out to do. So if I leave and get my wings, I know I helped one person. That's all I can do. Can't save the world, can't do all this, can't help people be appreciative. People are going to just be unappreciative. People are just going, and someone told me this morning, men are Jezebels too. They're not just Judases. So I sit here, do commentary, because I'm passionate. This man's life is on the line. And everybody think it's entertainment because he's a star. And everybody think it's good to see a falling star. The fairy tale I'm from, a falling star, was never good. It ain't just him. Do you guys get me? It's not just him. It's not just Bill Cosby. It's not just Cuba Gooding Jr. It's not just Deshaun. It's not just Kwame. It's not just all of them. They're under attack. I'm not saying this because it sounds good in front of a camera in front of this channel. Your men are in trouble. And this woman who's representing all of them is pimping them on both sides. And I showed you so many pictures. So many people. And it's much more that she done helped out there. And it's only so many I can put in here. So many. So when I tell men, y'all need to get together, y'all need to protest. But people only want to follow people who's already famous. That is our downfall. That's our downfall. I don't know what more I can say. Music used to be something that soothes our souls. Now with all the rap music, it taints it. Made us hard. We love to see people go down as black people. We love to see our own. You don't see this in the Caucasian community. Once they do what they do, they move on. We dwaddle in it. It's not good. I don't know. I don't know. We don't filter justice that way. We don't arrest people and say, I know you're guilty of something. You got to understand the basics of law and not your emotion to understand what it is that I am saying. You got to understand it. And a lot of you don't do that. You act and speak to me on emotion. And now I'm emotional. But I'm talking still with the law. The law. Whether we like it or we don't. We got to take the good with the bad. Because if we help them break the law to put us in there, and they've been doing that anyway, we in trouble. We in some serious damn trouble. Really. We in some serious trouble. And not just Kels, it's Bill Cosby too. And Bill Cosby, salute. Because he got them firms on it. I'm so happy to have read that article. It got Gloria Allred in an uproar. She better be. He fighting back. The very same shit that Judge Joe Brown said on Kwame. He asked, well, what do we do with these women liberation? He said, fight back. The man spent 2 years in a lockup, in a cell in a dungeon. R. Kelly got beat down in there. And yet he still didn't settle. I'm trying to tell you that speaks volume. That speaks volume, people. Nobody can go through that shit and who ain't never been there. You better stop thinking with emotion and think what you see. Like, wait a minute, this don't sound right. This man went through all this and he ain't taking no settlement. He ain't doing none of that. None of that. Ask yourself, don't talk about what you believe. Don't talk about the fucking motion because all that ain't even proof. Talk about what you know. You know that this man been in a cell 2 years in a goddamn dungeon and still would not settle. Still would not settle. You can do 3 years and you can register as a sex offender. He said no. He did what Bill did. Bill was in prison and all he had to do to get out was take some classes. He said, I'm not taking that class. And look what he did. His whole conviction got overturned. When a man know his stance, you got to respect it whether you like him or not. Who gonna go to prison from the richest to the slumps and still say fuck you? Not many of us can do that. And that lets me know some innocence is in there. Because what did y'all say about OJ? Y'all say OJ guilty. OJ guilty. But what did OJ come out and say on Twitter? He said if it was him, he would have took it just to get out. What'd that tell you? See, the difference between guilt and innocence, you see what I'm saying? Y'all said OJ was guilty, and OJ said he would have did what he needed to do to get the fuck out of there. Not an 80-something-year-old man. That motherfucker laid on his cot and told them, fuck you. Don't tell me that man ain't innocent. That man is one of the biggest sex singers and singers of all time. In a dungeon in a cell some fucking where. Got beat down in his cell. And he still said, fuck you. And everybody want to say, well, I think he's guilty of this. I think he's guilty of that. Did you hear what I said? Fuck your beliefs. You go in a cell. You know how many people who've been in jail and plead because they scared and they said, fuck it, I just take this so I can get out in this amount of time and be gone. He still said, fuck you. He fighting. I will do the rest of my life in that motherfucker and fight for the rest of my life until they kill me up in there before I admit this. When a man ain't got nothing but his word, what you gonna do? take him at his word. But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all want to sit up here and say, I think he guilty of this. I believe this victim. And these motherfuckers ain't even in the goddamn case. They uncharged witnesses. What uncharged witnesses mean? We ain't got proof, but we just gonna use them as witnesses to testify to the prior bad acts, to the ones we say they got a little proof. Same as Bill. Tiger. Y'all dog Tiger having all these women. Like men ain't had millions of women before who was rich like him. That was a marital issue that played out in front of the media and everything else. Now what Tiger doing? She broke her NDA. He's suing the shit out of her ass. Rightfully so. Bill Cosby don't have one firm. He got 2 firms across the nation changing these laws about being able to sue. Hats off to you, Bill Cosby. Hats off to you, Tiger Woods. Men need to fight back. Ain't no, I believe this girl, I don't believe that girl. Just want to be selective. This selective shit that y'all got going on need to stop. Either a motherfucker guilty or he ain't. Motherfucker in a dungeon, eating some garbage ass food for damn near 2.5 fucking years, and then you can get out of here if you register as a sex offender. He said, fuck y'all. He willing to die to admit that. But the girls and women who they claim is underage, writing books, dressing slutty, going on award shows, threatening people, drunk out in public, intoxicated, fake rescue. Y'all believe that shit. We used to have some goddamn integrity and some morals and some respect. And we used to have all that. We don't even have that shit anymore. We got fake ass motherfuckers on the internet pretending like they doing this and that and ain't doing shit. Just don't make no sense. But I'm glad for people who try to put rallies together, all of them. Whether I agree with them or not, whether I support them or not, they did it. I appreciate everybody that went because I didn't go. So I appreciate that. I appreciate every blogger on here who truly fighting for R. Kelly. But I'm not just fighting for R. Kelly. I'm doing this story about Bill Cosby, Deshaun. I've mentioned Brian Banks. It's not just all of just R. Kelly. I had to scream that shit for years, and still people don't get it. It's not just R. Kelly. I keep telling everybody that. I told people to protest, but they protest where they wanted to. I told you to go to Washington, but they went to Chicago. They went to New York. Okay, still support you because you exercising your First Amendment, and I preach cultural obligation, and that's your First Amendment right, constitutional right. So you ain't got to agree with me. But when will we get mad when the prosecutors and the court system do our people wrong? When will we get mad? When we realize that the people are being railroaded, despite of what our personal feelings is about them. When will we get mad? Everybody want people to be prosecuted because they don't like them. That's not the way the damn law works. What is y'all talking about? And that's the problem. Personal opinions don't have no place in our justice system. That's the problem. The law is where our justice system goes. I got personal opinions about a lot of people. I do. I got personal opinions about a lot of people. That doesn't change the fact that we have laws. And I want them to have the right law. I don't want to sit up there and be like, wait a minute. I want you to have due process. But I do believe this one, and I do believe that one, and I do believe... No, that's not how the law works. That's not how the law works. And many of you don't even know. The law does not work that way. It doesn't work on your personal opinions or your personal belief. The law works on the law. And what is law? What is law? Not our opinions, not what we believe. What is law? Period and point blank. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. No personal opinions. You don't use personal opinions or belief in the law. You strictly go on the law. I said that 3 years ago. And everybody always come at me, well, I believe. I believe. And people who's supposed to know a little bit about the law that investigate these things believe. Fuck. So, Team Kels. Team Kels. I reminded somebody. See, one thing about social media is that people talk more than me, and I got a big ass mouth. Victims talk. We got a lot of social media. We have Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Chit Chat, whatever the fuck that shit called. All that other shit. We got all that. And people like to talk. Yes, they do. They like to damn talk. And they did a lot of damn talking. But again, when charges are brought upon a person, the burden of proof is on the prosecutors who's working on behalf of the state or the United States government, which is acting on behalf of the plaintiffs, that they are spewing out here calling them victims. I would love to write Bill Cosby and tell him why he got his lawyers on it to change the law about using the term victims and victim shaming. Make sure men should sit up there and be going after that. Stop having a motherfucker accuse you of something and then they calling them the victims. That's automatically saying you guilty. But I noticed that men who think other men are guilty, because they like seeing other men in hot water. But when it's their asses getting in that shit, let it be your ass in that. All you got to do is think about if it was you. You see what I'm saying? They don't. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. You don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, people always want to say, well, he had sex with underage girls. I'm just saying, I know he want to have due process, but you can't have sex with underage girls. Well then, okay, so if that's the case, how many of you motherfuckers out there know anybody that's underage having sex? Matter of fact, put a 1 in the chat. I'm finna do that shit like everybody else do on their goddamn Channel 5. Why not? Put a 1 in the chat if you was having sex as a teen. I'd be the first motherfucker to put 1 in the damn chat. Shit. I'm finna put 1 in the chat right goddamn now. SPITTINFIRE was 1. Put 1 in the chat if you was having sex as a teen. Because I'm sick and tired of it. Put 1 in the chat. Who waited until they was goddamn married to have sex? A dick is a dick. I don't care if it was 16 or 50. Once you've been inserted, you've been inserted, goddammit. Put a 1 in the chat if you was having sex as a teen, because I'm sick and tired of people saying underage girls. Put a 1 in the chat if you was, let me tell you, I was working. I was working it. Don't ask me ish. Spelled it out. She said 1. Don't ask me. I like that. Don't ask me ish. Put a 1 in the chat. No. Put a 1. Thank y'all for your honesty. Hey, Nebraska, let me tell you something. You ain't good if you ain't got a little hoe in you. I'm trying to tell you. It's how you work it. It's how you work her. It's when you pull out. When you pull out your purse. You get what I'm saying? You heard the term, a man want a freak in the sheets and a woman in the streets. You heard the term. All right? Don't knock the hoe. Your button don't work. That's okay. You spelled 1 though. You spelled it. Dunbar and Mary was with an older man when I was my first time, and we ended up being together almost 10 years. That I did not want no one my age. I was not, that my mind wasn't there. Now, people ask me, you got a daughter? Yes, I do. And I don't want my daughter doing what I've done. But my daughter also wasn't raised like I was raised. She wasn't raised in the same environment as I was raised. She is totally different from me. She was able to be a kid. She wasn't a product of her environment. And it's not a little black girls in the neighborhood story. It's just that certain things happen at certain times. We all are parents and want better for our children than what we went through. So my daughter is not me. So it's not like I don't say, because I did some things, that she should do it or it's okay. But I cannot tell you that I was a victim of anything. Even at my age from back then, I'm being real. I knew what I was doing, and I'm still saying that. So let's stop with that. He ain't had sex with no underage girls. This girl tried to kill herself with a boy that was her age. Let's speak on that. Stop with that. Stop. You know, that doesn't make sense. Because even though if she was having sex with him underage, she wasn't trying to kill herself over him. But the one was her age, she was trying to kill herself over that one. Speak to me, like Suge Avery said. Shit, speak to me. Damn it. Make some sense, goddammit. You gotta make some sense around here. You can't just sit up there and say, oh, thank you for the Cash App. Thank you guys for the Cash App. You can't just sit up there and say, well, he was having sex with underage girls. Okay, well, if she was, did he take her virginity? Let's see, let's ask that question. Was she a virgin? Because now, unless people say, well, but they the same age, it don't matter. Once you break your virginity and you have sex, you consented. You consented. So that means I'm 16, I can have sex with all 16 years old, all 18 years old. I can just have sex, because we the same age. That is the stupidest shit ever. Once you've been inserted, once you had sex, you done had some sex. Period. Period. Shit, if you smart, once you have sex with that 16-year-old, you realize he can't do shit for you, you will go with the older man. Shit, if you got some goddamn sense and learn something from it, let's keep that a buck. Shit. That's why the fuck. Then what did Dominique do? Motherfuckers got mad at me because I told them the truth about Dominique. What did Dominique do? Mama rescued her from a 52-year-old man for her to go home and get pregnant by a 52-year-old man. Where they do that? Where the fuck do they? Am I in a Twilight Zone? Is y'all pranking me? Is this real? Am I in a dream? Please tell me I wake up in a dream and I can write a book and say, y'all, look, I was in a dream that I was fighting for injustice for R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and I was just doing this. Please tell me this is a dream. Like, I'm just gonna. Wait a minute. Hold on. Make sure. Let me go to sleep. Okay, I'm sleeping. Let me wake up. Damn. This ain't a damn dream. God damn it. What the hell? I tried to go to sleep and wake up on y'all. I tried to go to sleep and wake up on y'all. I am. The girl said, when it came to R. Kelly, I wasn't checking in when I was underage. What make you think I'm going to be 18, 19, 20, 21 and I'm going to start checking in now? So she was doing what she wanted to do even beforehand. I was doing what I wanted to do. So why are you acting like you was so... That's why they put them, they don't want them parents to be cross-examined or being able to ask about the child relationship or knowing about the relationships with the girls. But guess what? Guess what? I hope the prosecutor, the defense come back really good. I hope they let them know that they the ones who initiated this. You don't get to say, well, we can ask them and they started this shit. I want to shout out to some channels. I want to shout out Sylvia for reading the motion and sharing it. I even the ops, I go over to Angie's channel. I like Angie's channel. I do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they the ops, but she be breaking it down, and I want to get a different perspective. But me challenging that motion was not to her channel again. I don't want nobody thinking that. I don't want her thinking that. It was something else that was going on a different channel or whatever, and it just so in between. So I was listening to her channel, but I'm responding to a whole nother one. Okay, so let's get that understood, because I don't want nobody thinking that I'm coming after the ops or nothing like that. It's not that. It's not that. People always misunderstand shit and everything on these internet streets, and we don't need no goddamn unnecessary beef, because that's just unnecessary. You know, that's unnecessary. I know a lot of channels. Like they say, Spitfire, you be everywhere. I do. And some people be mad about it because I be everywhere. But why will I preach cultural obligation and be secluded? I'm trying to sit up here. Hold up, the camera done got blurry. I'm trying to fix the camera, y'all. Trying to fix the camera. Hold on. Still blurry. So I know that's YouTube doing it. They mad. They do the other channel the same damn way. I know I'm going to get it. I was emotional when I came on here. I know I'm going to get it. My boy going to get on me like, you got all... I'm sorry. I have, don't ask me, Ish. I've talked to Sharon. The last time I talked to Sharon Winbush was about, I don't get to watch her often. I mean, so many channels on here. I think the last time I talked to her was a couple years ago. Talked to her, through the, Facebook Messenger. I am familiar with Sharon Winbush. Yeah. I try not to have no issues with no one. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a distraction. Like, that's just a distraction. I can't deal with all that. I'm not going to deal with all that. I'm not going to. I'm not. It's not worth it. You know. But, you know, I got a lot of people who understand what it is that I'm saying. I'm looking at my phone. I'm sorry. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. This phone, I have it on Do Not Disturb, but I see the love you guys has blessed me with. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it so much. I got to make sure I make a list, too. So when I do my other thank you video, your name be at the bottom. Yeah. These internet streets ain't no joke. It's no joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people never analyze, Kay, baby. People never analyze other cultures. They never study other cultures. You know, they got it good. Like, they know the power of the media, social media. They get what they get and they go because they protect their culture because it's their future. We don't get it. We act on emotion and be wrong most of the damn time when we do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lawrence Jones. I seen that on the talk show when they was doing other stuff to protect from pregnancy. Like, ooh, Lord, child. That's how. But look, but Lawrence, let me tell you this. Think about this though. As you said that, I remember that. Think about this, Lawrence. To be able to know to do that, is that anybody that's gullible because of their age? To me, that's a person that's smart as hell. You say you're going to perform oral or you're going to go anal to avoid pregnancy. You got that, but you're supposed to be gullible and not knowing shit because you underage. But you can gasp up that concept. Thank you, Sharon. You can gas up that concept. So you mean to tell me, Lawrence made a good point. You mean to tell me you decided you want anal sex and you're going to perform oral sex because you don't want to get pregnant. So you that damn smart. I think these laws need to be changed. I'm just saying. I think these laws need to be changed. I think the laws is outdated. I think the babies today is more advanced than the babies of yesteryears. Back in the day when I was born, babies didn't open their eyes till they was 2 months old. Now they coming out looking like what? And lifting their head. Like, they coming out that way. David said that stinks. What, the butt? David, the butt? No, but I'm just saying, Lawrence was saying that teens was they were on a show, right? And they was talking about how they were Well, first we were talking about the underage girls, right? And we were talking about the R. Kelly case and stuff like that. And he was talking about how 4 or 5 years ago they was on the show and they was talking about how they have anal sex and oral sex to avoid pregnancy. And I was like, well, damn, if they that young and can come up with that, the concept of it, not the fact whether it's good or bad or it's stink or it's whatever, but the fact that you that young and you have that thought process, that lets it be known that they doing some thinking. And I think we outdated. I don't think they outdated. I don't think they too young and don't know. I think we outdated. What's going on? Evolve. What's going on? Some of y'all are pathetic. What's going on? Evolve. I'm delusional. Robert Kelly is still guilty. What's going on? Evolve. What are you doing? You don't know that, Evolve. If he had sex with underage girls, you was not there when he insert. And don't say nothing about the video or whatever, because it doesn't say how old the girl is. You was not there, so stop. Okay, because that's like saying if I said, Evolve, you had sex with underage girls. You be like, I didn't. I'm not trying to. Yeah, but I said you did it. You know, we in a time where you believe women. You better watch it. No, I'm just joking. But, yeah, we don't know that, though. Evolve. You know, at that point, you're just on the opposite side and you want, you know what I'm saying, and you want to be confrontational. You want to be the oddball in. You got people that's in the chat that want to keep saying they piece or what they believe. And believing is different than knowing. Because you got to understand something. People keep talking about what the government have. The defense don't have to show their goddamn hand until trial starts. They're just going to try to say what they do or don't have. But right now, who said, Evolve, stop, stop, okay? Because, you know, y'all let Evolve get y'all riled up, and he gonna do it as much as he can because he know he can. But you know what? The defense has not played their hand yet. I hope they get ready for cross-examination. I wouldn't testify. They said one of the girls said it's not cooperating. She like, fuck that. Y'all ain't getting my ass on that goddamn stand and getting me caught up in no goddamn 10 years. Fuck that. She's smart. She like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, K-Baby, you seen that? She was like, one of the R. Kelly, I don't know if they was to charge or uncharged, but they was saying, she not testifying. She is not cooperating. Like, fuck y'all. She like, fuck y'all. She like, fuck y'all. I am not cooperating. I think it said that in one of the motions of the government. Well, what Jane Doe number this ain't cooperating. I wouldn't either. The statute of limitations is 10 goddamn years. His lawyers ain't gonna stop. So, shit, I ain't living my life like that. Fuck y'all. Bye. She out. Shit. Nobody thought. See, that's the thing. Nobody thought that this actually was going to go to trial. Nobody thought that his. See, they was for 2 years they was getting their way. For 2 years, the prosecutor was getting their way. They lost all emotions. They lost everything they put in. They lost everything. But now, it's a change of lawyers. Now, Bill Cosby shit got overturned. Oh, shit. This goddamn woman got to now be a real judge. They can ask they can put all these people in. They can do that. Now she's starting to change up some things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She like, No. No. Yeah, I was gonna violate all his constitutional rights when we had Greenberg. And when Bill Cosby was still locked up. But since they sat up there and said, it was a violation of his constitutional right, she changed her tune too. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but she changed her goddamn tune. Shit. He had a suit on and he was doing this. She changed her tune real quick. Now he can meet at the courthouse and meet them long. And then what make it so bad about it? Now how's the prisons even said, no, they ain't even adhere to the court order. She said they can speak to him all day or, go over stuff. They come to the courthouse, meet with him all day. If R. Kelly get found guilty, I would still advocate for him because the way that the law was for the first couple of years of his arrest and how they went about these charges, I'm still not for. I'm for the injustice of this. I'm not for this as a fan. So I don't appreciate people saying I'm a fan. I'm not a fan. Okay? I'm not. But I'm really for injustice. And I can't be selective to what is unjust. It's not about liking. It's not about believing. It's about what you can prove. What you can prove. If they go in there, they would have to go in there and slam dunk for me to be like, oh, R. Kelly, you shouldn't have did that. I'm not seeing no slam dunk. I'm not seeing that in emotions. I'm not. I'm seeing old shit resurfaced. I am. I'm seeing old shit resurfaced. How the fuck you just sit up there and just use an old tape? Who cares? And let me get something let's get something understood. Why is it? If there was a tape, nah, I better not say that. I better not say that shit because everybody be like, Spitfire! I better not say that shit. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I'm going to say this. They should have talked to Kris Jenner. That's all I'm going to say. They should have talked to Kris Jenner, goddammit. Because Kris Jenner was like, shit, it already happened. She already was sucking his dick and everything else. She might as well get goddamn paid. She made such a deal that when her daughter got paid for that tape with Ray J, he ain't get a dime for it. She got all the money for that goddamn sex tape. Yes, she did. And that girl built an empire. Then her mama built an empire for her girls. Man, that's her momager. Now shit, if you go pimp, people say she pimping out her daughter. That's how you do it. Shit. All them set for life. And the grandkids. And they kids. And they kids. That's how the fuck you do it. You can say what you want to say about Kris Jenner. You may not like the Kardashians, but that bitch made $1 billion empire on your ass. Off them goddamn girls. That's how you do it. To all the goddamn parents out there claiming this shit ain't how you do it. That's how the fuck you do it. Shit. Find that, you know what I'm saying? That's how the hell you do it. That is, Chappelle. That's how the fuck you do it. If you already fucking, you can't unfuck. You know what I'm saying? You can't just you can't unbecome what people say you are born again virgin, but you can't just unbe a virgin again. Shit. That's how you do the shit. Like, damn, she built a damn $1 billion. You can't undo it. The deed is done. Good, bad, or ugly, the deed is done. So what are you going to do? You going to do it with the riches or do it with the sorrow or it shouldn't have been done? I'd rather just go ahead and go with the riches. And it ain't pimping at that point because she already done did it without her mama knowing. So her mama said, well, you go ahead and get capitalized off of it. Pornhub and all the porn industry paid her swell. To the point where she built an empire. They was already well-to-do. But honey, shoot, if Robert Kardashian can come back to life, it's like, damn. You did all this, Kris? Shit. They did it so when she had so many women, she was making rich in her family. She turned her husband into one. Shit, he was like, shit, them bitches getting rich like that? I ain't had no riches since I was on the cereal box in the 80s. Fuck that, I'm finna be a goddamn woman, put on the dress and change my damn name. Didn't that nigga do it? Shit. And got rich off of that too. You got to be a hell of a family to have a mama, a daddy and two mamas, and one, you got a mama and a daddy. You know what? Speaking of that, seriously, I am sleepy. I am. I'm real sleepy. I know I look it. But I'm having so much fun with y'all. But look, I want to ask a question. I do. I want to ask y'all a serious question. Now, I don't know if I asked this the other day or not. I talk so much. I may have asked this the other day. But I want to ask y'all a serious question. I want y'all involvement. I want y'all honest opinion about this shit now. Oh, I do. Okay. Now I'm going to ask y'all a couple questions. Because it be on my mind. I be thinking shit like this. Now, don't get mad at me and call me weird because shit be in my head that's weird. It do. It be in my head that's weird. Because I said something at work one time to somebody, and they looked at me was like, you be thinking shit like that? I be like, yeah. They was like, don't tell nobody. They told me don't tell nobody. They was like, don't tell nobody. I said, well, why not? They was like, I wouldn't even tell nobody. Okay, so the first question I'm going to ask y'all. Speaking of Caitlyn being a mama and a daddy and one. Now, if I was a kid and I'd be like, Mama, where's my granddaddy? And they'd be like, that's your granddaddy. I'd be like, but that's grandma. But that's your granddaddy too. I would be confused. I would really be confused. But I would want to know this. Now, think of it like this. Now, this is alleged. This is alleged. Now, Biden gave $10 million to Mexico for equality. Jamaica is rioting at the embassy because of the LGBT flag. Didn't I tell y'all that shit? The flag don't belong at the embassy. Everything that Trump didn't allow, he's doing. That's some stupid stuff. But what I want to ask y'all is, and this is hypothetical. If I go on a crime spree as a woman, and then I change my gender, should I still be tried in a court of law? Because I'm not the woman I was, because now I'm a man. Because now I identify with a man, so I'm not the woman I was. Why should I still have to go and go to jail for doing something when I was a woman and now I changed myself into a man? I'm just asking. Yes? I say no. I do. I'm twisted like that. Because if you won't sit up there and allow equality, that's what you're saying. That's what the fuck you saying. If I commit a crime as a woman and I change myself as a man, I'm no longer that woman. That's what you saying when you sit up there and allow this. Yes, but listen. The brain is still the brain, but we don't convict. If I'm a woman committing crimes, then why do I have to go to prison? Because you got a description. This is why you do mug shots. Lovely T, stop laughing at me. Lovely T. Sophia get what I'm saying. Sophia, you the only one get what I'm saying. Sophia, the only one get what I'm saying. Okay? Another question. I'm a woman. I go out. Just say, for instance, hypothetical, I'm a lesbian, right? And I go out and have an affair with a man and get pregnant. Should I still pay child support although I'm a lesbian? Because I'm a lesbian. That's the only way I'm going to get a baby, and I want a baby. And I don't have the money to do all the other stuff. Should I still pay child support if I was the man that got her pregnant? I should still pay child support. He should still pay child support. I say no. I told you. I'm telling you, I think different. No, you reading it backwards, Petey. I see what you're saying, but you reading it backwards. What I'm saying, Keisha said no. That's not what I'm saying, lovely. What I'm saying is, when two lesbians or two men want to have a baby, right? Particularly lesbians, because I'm going to speak on it from the standpoint of a woman having a baby. Okay. So I'm not going to say the two men. So if I want a baby, and I don't want to go to a fertility clinic. If I go to a fertility clinic and I get somebody's sperm, they wouldn't have to pay child support. But if I lay down and get pregnant with a man, he got to pay child support. I don't think that's fair. Knowing that I am a lesbian, I don't think that's fair. If you go live your life with a woman and you want to be a family, you want to, and she and two mothers, as they see on commercials and stuff like that, and you got my sperm or whatever, I don't think that a man should be entitled to that. I don't think that's right. I don't. I only think that's right if you're not, and you're hetero and he hetero, and if you, even if you don't know each other, you just still pay. But if you live in another life, alternative life, no, I'm not talking about you talking about, no, you still on the other one, Sophia. I'm talking, I think y'all delayed. I think y'all delayed about 2 or 3, 30 seconds. The latency in this damn software is horrible. Because when I'm looking at the camera, I'm in real time. When I look at the camera over here, it's a few seconds behind. See, I just looked at me finishing that sentence. I don't. I want y'all to have conversations with other people. I do, because I don't feel that way though. I could be wrong. I'm subjected to being wrong. I just don't feel that way. I don't feel, if I'm a lesbian and I go out and lay up with with a man and get pregnant, and then I take the baby and me and my wife, we live and raise this baby, he shouldn't have to pay child support. That ain't right. That is not right. But if you go to a fertility clinic, you wouldn't know who the father is. That's not right, y'all. That's just my, I could be wrong, that's just my personal opinion. Now that's what personal opinions are, your opinions. If you have a donor, no, they don't want to be a part. Because they want to be anonymous. Because the whole purpose of being a donor is to it's not have no affiliation. But if you know you a lesbian and you don't want men, but you laying with me for my sperm, so you can get pregnant, and when you do, then you want to take me down for child support, and then you and your wife is, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's wrong. Hello, Penelope. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Sophia. Hello, T-Rona. Hello, Lovely T. Hello, Queen Mother. Hello, Petey. Lisa Smiles. Shakira, you digging me? Hello, Sharon. Hello, Mr. Nichols. Hello. Make sure y'all hit the like button coming on in. Get the likes up, please. Evolved. Even you. Hello, Keisha. Hello. Tori. Hello. Des No Man. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. Charge to the game and not my heart. Hello, Maria. Hello, Lawrence. Hello. Tiffany. Hello. Don't ask me. Hello. Raw Status. Hello. Mahogany. Isha E. Nest Petty. and Justice for R. Kelly. Hello. Yes. Mancy. Hello. Champel. I think I got all you. David. Yes. Hello. I went back up. K-Baby. Yes, I got you. Yep, I got you. Pretty Pink. Hello. Stand Up to Be Counted. Sweet and Bitter. Jeffrey Taylor. Hello. Ooh, I went all the way back up. Yes, yes, yes. All y'all came in. Ooh, we. All y'all came in. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Let me see. Um, Lori Fleming, hello. Yes, 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 yes. I think I got everybody. I think I got everybody. Tiffany Riley, hello. You digging me? I got you. Oh, Patty Brown, hey, what's going on? Change is needed. Now you know what? You spoke the gospel there. I'm trying to thank you, Mr. Nichols, thank you. Let me see. Booty J, hello. Bonda, hello. And Tanya, all right. And Lottie, ooh, Lottie, I see you. Come on in here, Lottie. Thank you for the cash up. Come on in here. I do thank you videos. Okay, when you see a thank you video, make sure you watch it because your name can be at the bottom, especially if you supported the channel. Nancy Curtis, hello. Okay, and if your name is not on the thank you video, don't worry, it will be on the next one. So every so often, whether you donate the channel any different ways, support any different ways, I do these thank you videos and the names change at the bottom. And it is to give recognition, to give you thank you. You know, we can't send out thank you cards. You know how people do things and they send out thank you cards? Well, we can't send out thank you cards because we don't have all your names and we can't afford that. So, because we use the internet, okay, we do it that way. I just don't think so. Okay, I don't think that if you are a lesbian and you get pregnant by a man that you should be able to still collect child support. I don't. I think that's wrong. Not because you're a lesbian, but because you're living two different lives. You get what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with because you're a lesbian. Lesbians shouldn't have kids. It's not that. It's that you getting the opportunity to collect as if you were a heterosexual relationship, to only be able to take your baby and live it with your wife. You know what I'm saying? And then he got to pay for it. And that's all you wanted in the first place, because in reality, you two can't have one. That's not right. On that aspect, that's not right. That's not right. Thank you. Thank you, change is needed. Thank you. So I'm just saying that is not right for me. It's for the child, right? But what I'm saying, you digging me? Okay, I'm not saying it to get out of paying child support, because if I was a lesbian and I went to a sperm bank and had a baby, that person wouldn't be paying child support. Especially when I'm raising this baby with my wife. Because two women can't procreate. So if I just go out and say, oh, I got an easy way to get pregnant, we gonna pick somebody. We go to a club every night. We dress like we ain't. Sophia, thank you so very much, baby. We thank you so very much on this channel. But we go out every night, and me and my wife, like, we pick a guy. We be like, yeah, he look like he got good genes. Nah, he look like that was his fourth drink. Nah, he an alcoholic. We don't want him. Oh, look at that one over there. Look at that one over there, girl. He look like he's strong. He look clean. He got all his teeth, good genes. Yeah, you the cute one. I think you should go sleep with him. You think so? Girl, go get him. You sure? I'm good. I'm comfortable. Go play it cool. Okay? So she got her damn dress on. She dressing. And he go over there. Hi, lovely lady. She like, hello. And can I buy you a drink? Yes, you can. And she buy a drink. And they get to know each other for a while. And within a year, she become pregnant. But she got this secret life over here that she been having for a long time. But she don't love him. She just want his sperm. Okay? Right, Keisha E. She just want his sperm. She got to play it good because it probably takes some time for her to be fertilized. So she has sex with him. They do the oochie coochie. Doing the oochie coochie. She gets pregnant. Soon as she find out she in her last trimester, she dump him. He like, why you dumping me? Because basically, nigga, I didn't want you in the first place. This is my wife. He like, huh? Where'd she come from? She was the girl sitting next to me at the club where we met. Well, yeah, we're going to raise this baby together and we're taking you down for child support. You're going to finance us for having this baby. That's not right. That's not right. So, in Bill Cosby case, raw status. MC brains. Raw status, entrapment. It happens. I'm going to tell you like this. Now, some of y'all ain't going to agree with me on this one. Y'all probably won't agree with me. Because y'all said the brain is the brain. Well, if the brain is the brain, that's why you change you people who's transgender change their sex. Because the brain is the brain, right? You change it. You don't want to think like a man, you want to think like a woman. Or you don't want to think like a woman, you want to think like a man. Because the brain is the brain, right? I am eating. Y'all remember, I'm eating chocolate early in the morning. That's why my ass can't lose no damn weight. Look. Y'all remember this? Katie Dids. Y'all remember this? Who remember the Katie Dids? Who remember Katie Dids? Mr. Brain said, Oochie Coochie song. Mm-hmm. 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 You remember? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. I got see all in my teeth. Isha E, you are correct. They don't. And it can change. I like the one back in the day where you had to turn it around almost like the Spam can. Remember that? Remember that shit, y'all? Yes, where you found out? Amazon. Shit, my ass don't go no damn where. I'm scared of COVID out there. Shit, I be seeing COVID walking spirit down the street like, bring your ass outside. And I'm like, child, no. And quiet as kept, I be having my mask in the house, honey. This mask dirty. I be having my mask on in the house because my daughter and them, they be acting like COVID ain't out here. They be acting like COVID is not out here. For real, for real. My niece is gay. She told the man she just wanted a baby. He wanted to be in her life even though she was a wife. She doesn't want a child support. She just wanted a baby. She real. She a real one. Yeah, I mean, because what I'm saying is, you digging me? You don't get to have a false life. You don't get to tap into the traditional side to get what you want and then take it back over to the alternative side. You don't get to do that. That's not right. That's not fair to somebody's traditional. You don't get to capitalize like that. Not even if it's a baby. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. If you know you was gay, you shouldn't have to pay. If this can be proven that you're gay, if I was a judge, it'd be really hard to get child support. I'm just saying, it would be hard. So it was another question I had. Oh, Bill Cosby, because I was on Bill Cosby earlier. Now, Andrea Constand don't just look like no stud woman. She like she what you call that? Transitioning. She look like she's transitioning to me. Now, you saying Bill Cosby drugged you and raped you when she looked like a good woman. Let me see. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put this on here too. Hold on, y'all. They know they wrong. Hold on. I'm doing something. Y'all bear with me. I'm on another page. Okay. All right, so now I am going to all right, and I'm going to put this in there. You see how they put this up there? Y'all see that? And then what about this? Hold on. Right. And then remember that? Okay. Okay, I can't stand. Hold on. Now, she said when she looked at it like this. Y'all see that? I knew y'all was going to find that funny. That's what I was laughing at. Now, why somebody put that shit on Google? Why they do that shit? Now, that was some wrong shit. Now, when she looked like a woman, she said, if she looked like a woman, right? She said Bill Cosby drugged her. Okay. You don't get to transition to Don Johnson from Miami Vice and say he raped you. Because you got jurors out there that think backwards like me, because I'm keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm gonna be like, you was a woman then, and now you a man. He raped you when you was a woman. Allegedly. Allegedly, so you said. Which I don't believe, but so you said. Well, it don't matter now, no way, because now you a man. Problem solved. Andrea Constant, you solved your own damn problem. So, and that's all in the head. Somebody said it's all in the brain. It's all in the head. So, if you anything bad happened to you as a woman, and you want to already transgender into a man, problem solved. I don't know why the hell. That should save the courts a lot of money if you really fucking ask me. I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Let me show y'all this. Before we head up out of here, let me show y'all this. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just goddamn saying. I mean, how you get two lives? How you get to live two different lives? How you get to be the woman when it's convenient, and then you a man when it's convenient? Like, I'm a woman. I can't just be like, nah, I don't want to do that because I'm not a woman no more. I'm a man. Everybody gonna use that as a defense. I mean, she basically really solved her own damn problem. What about this? Hold on. I know y'all seen this before, but I still laugh at this shit to this day, y'all. Hold on. When I seen this, shit, my motherfucking ass, I still laugh to this day, and this is about 7 years old. I still laugh to this motherfucking day. I still laugh at this shit to this day. I do. I laugh like a motherfucker at this shit. I laugh to this day. This shit funny as fuck. Oh my God. that shit funny as fuck. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Now look. The women, that's Caitlyn and that's Bruce Jenner. Now somebody, you know what? In the LGBT protested that damn restaurant. I ain't gonna lie. I would have pissed myself when that shit. If I would have went into that restaurant and they had that shit on the door, I would have pissed my pants. I would have laughed so doggone hard. I would have, man, shit. I would have peed right there on that brown floor. I ain't lying. I would have made it in that motherfucker. I couldn't have made it in there. I would have laughed so damn hard. Like, and the LGBT was outside. They was outside. They was mad as hell that man did that shit. And he still, from what people was saying, this is like 8, 9 years old when she first came out and shit. Man, them motherfuckers was, they was mad to the motherfucker. How you gonna be mad? You see what I'm saying? Now how you gonna be like this? Now, this is what I'm talking about with the child support and the crime. How you gonna commit a crime as a man, but you no longer a man and the law still and don't recognize you as a man no more? So if you commit a crime as a man, your gender plays a part in that crime. This is why you have mugshots. This is why you have descriptions. This is why you have this shit. So if they can transgender like he did, then if Bruce was a mass murderer and he turned into Caitlyn and the law recognized Caitlyn as a woman like they doing today for equality, Bruce, who was a mass murderer, would go free if I was a juror. I'm just saying, goddamn it. Right, Sophia, they did. They gave him Woman of the Year. I'm just saying, this is how you take back your stance. You give them what they ask for. You don't put your personal beliefs in it. When you want to get something, you give them what they ask for. So if Bruce was a mass murderer and you was a juror, Bruce would go free if I was on that jury. Sure would. Because the law and Biden took his ass around the world for equality and transgender, and he said all on his campaign. God damn it. He did it when he was a man. Now he's a woman. That's the wrong person you brought charges on. And that would be the end of that. That would be the end of that. That would be the end of that. I would not even sit up there and try to figure out what the nature of the crime was or how heinous the crime was. It don't even matter. You got the wrong person because Biden and his administration is going around all these countries, okay, saying equality with the rainbow. Fuck the black people, right? And I'm not talking about gay people. I'm just talking about the organization. Again, love gays, but it's the organization and the agenda, right? So now that you sitting up there doing that, we gonna hold y'all to what the fuck y'all want. This is how you do it. So when you go on a jury and serve your civil duties as a jury, and you got somebody like Caitlyn and Bruce that commit a crime, either way it go, whichever one they was, they are not guilty because they don't have the right person. If it was Bruce that did the crime, he was a 6'2", he was a white male, he was broad shoulders, slim. Nope, that's not Caitlyn. Caitlyn has got cut down a half an inch. She don't have no Adam's apple, and her name is Caitlyn. Caitlyn is not Bruce. Bruce is not Caitlyn, and that's what they said up there and told you. That's what they said. And if you don't say anything like that, then you are hating, you are homophobic, you are transphobic. So therefore, we're going to stop the black community. is going to start honoring your wishes. So if it was up to me on the jury, I'd be like, no. Bill Cosby, even if he did admit that he drugged Andrea Constand, nope. That's not the person that he drugged. That's a man today. He walked free. That's the wrong person. Go back and get that motherfucking woman. Now, on that note, and ending on that, Fire will be out. Fire out.